Hello, movie lovers. Welcome back to the Movie Hunter. Today, we're kicking butt in my 24th movie watch diary entry with Nobody 2 from 2025, directed by Timo Giganto, and a quick look back at Nobody from 2021. Nobody 2 is a fun, brutal action flick that I enjoyed, earning a 6 out of 10, while the first left me mixed at 5.5 out of 10. Stick around to hear why these films hit and miss, and I need your help picking my next watch. Before we dive deeper into this vigilante chaos, I'd love your support for the Movie Hunter. Please hit that like button and subscribe. It means the world to me. Thanks so much in advance for joining the hunt. Let's start with Nobody 2, released August 15th, 2025 by Universal Pictures. It has a 6.9 out of 10 on IMDb from thousands of votes and a 75% critic score on Rotten Tomatoes from 245 reviews, with an 82% audience popcorn meter score. Made on a $25 million budget, it grossed $39.2 million worldwide. A solid return, but below the first film's $57.3 million on a $16 million budget. Critics praise its over-the-top action, but note the story feels familiar. The plot follows Hutch Mansell, played by Bob Odenkirk, a former assassin working off a debt to the barber, Colin Salmon, after torching a Russian mob's cash in the first film. Struggling to reconnect with his wife Becca, Connie Nielsen, and kids Brady, Gage Monroe, and Sammy, Paisley Catarath, Hutch takes them to Plummerville for a family vacation. Trouble follows when Brady clashes with a local bully, Max, Brett Cooper, at an amusement park, drawing the wrath of park owner Wyatt, John Ortiz, and corrupt Sheriff Abel, Colin Hanks. Hutch's bare-knuckle skills unleash chaos, with help from his father David, Christopher Lloyd, and ally Harry, RZA, as he fights to protect his family. I enjoyed Nobody 2. It's a blast if you love action like John Wick or The Equalizer. Hutch, the nobody guy, delivers justice with his fists, a trademark of the series that's raw and satisfying. The humor sprinkled in, like Hutch's quips during fights, adds fun. But the opening and ending fight scenes feel like copy-paste of the first film style, which makes it less fresh. Still, it's a solid mix of brutal punches and vigilante thrills, perfect for fans of Denzel Washington's Equalizer or Keanu Reeves' John Wick. I'd watch it once and recommend it, but it's not a must-rewatch. I give it 6 out of 10. Now let's talk Nobody from 2021, directed by Ilya Naishuller. It has a 7.4 out of 10 on IMDb and an 84% critic score on Rotten Tomatoes from 315 reviews, with a 94% audience score. Its $57.3 million gross on a $16 million budget made a sequel a no-brainer. People loved it, and I get why. The plot follows Hutch, a seemingly ordinary family man who snaps after a home invasion, revealing his past as a government-trained auditor. He takes on a Russian mob led by Yulian, Alexei Serebryakov, fighting to protect his family in a series of brutal showdowns, most notably on a bus. I discovered Nobody through a social media clip of the bus fight scene. A guy in his 40s, Hutch, takes on 5 young thugs, throwing punches, kicks, and even taking brutal hits himself. It's raw, bloody, and thrilling, with Hutch getting battered but still winning. That scene alone is iconic. No perfect hero, just a guy dishing out justice. But the rest of the movie? I barely remember it. Outside the bus fight, I got bored and fast-forwarded through parts. It's a standard vigilante story. Bad guys, no hope from police, so then nobody steps up like John Wick or The Equalizer. People love that justice vibe, served by an ordinary-looking guy, but it didn't stick with me. I give a 5.5 out of 10, mostly for that bus scene. For Nobody 2, my only critique is the repetitive action. Great, but too similar to the first. For Nobody, it's the forgettable story outside the bus fight. Both films deliver that satisfying hero teaches bad guys a lesson feel, but they don't break new ground. Overall, Nobody 2 gets a 6 out of 10 for fun action, and Nobody gets a 5.5 out of 10 for that epic bus scene. I recommend Nobody 2 for action fans, but wouldn't rush to rewatch either. They're great for a one-time thrill if you love vigilante justice. That's it for Movie Watch Diary number 24. What did you think of Nobody 2 or Nobody? Did the bus fight blow you away? Or did the story bore you too? Drop your thoughts in the comments, and here's a big one. Suggest a movie for my next movie watch diary. I'm hunting for something action-packed or intense to keep the streak going, so hit me with your picks. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up, hit that subscribe button, and ring the bell so you don't miss the next hunt. Thanks for joining me. See you in the next one.